My name is Lydia Herrera, and I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I have wanted to be a writer, an author for probably 35 years. I can remember as a young girl thinking, someday I'm going to write a book. And as my career as a teacher and school administrator took off, that certainly was put on the back burner. And so here I am after the career is over. I have homeschooled an ADHD son, and I felt that it was very important to share my story and the experiences of that journey. And so that is why I came to this retreat.
Lydia, you had mentioned that you had written maybe this story once before. What's the difference between this rework of it, or this writing of it, and the first time?
About 5 or 6 years ago, I was in the middle of the journey of homeschooling our ADHD son. And I really felt that it was important to get the story out on how do you do that. Homeschooling is very, very difficult. And when you have a child with special needs, it makes the job even more difficult. And I felt that I had an important message for parents who are going through the same thing, or at least considering it. And so I wrote this book, and it was very teachy-preachy. And although I liked it, it didn't go over very well. And so when I heard of Tom Bird and the opportunity to write a book in a weekend, because I don't have a whole lot of time, I felt, well, let's go and learn how we can put this story into a better format. And being here and learning how to put my words down through feelings and not through my head, I feel like I've revisited the same book, but I truly believe this is a much more heartfelt story, and a story that will resonate more with the audience that I feel I'm being called to speak to.
How did it feel when you finished your book?
Well, I'd been very frustrated the first day, and this second day things seemed to be flowing a little bit better. And I was writing a particularly emotional story about my son, and all of a sudden, everything stopped. The words stopped coming, the ideas stopped coming. I put down my pen and I started to cry. And it was like, I'm done. The book is done. And so heartfelt writing, that's what it's all about.
If there was one piece of advice you would give to somebody thinking about attending a retreat or preparing to attend a retreat, what would that be?
Well, I think it's important for people to understand that although writing a book is difficult to a certain degree, I suspect most authors make it more difficult than it needs to be. And Tom's method really shows you a way to release a lot of the inhibitions and the how-tos and the nervousness and the heavy thinking that you think you need to have in order to write a book, and his system allows the book to flow through you. I believe that this book isn't necessarily mine, but it flowed through me, and I believe that's what Tom's system allows authors to do, to allow a book to flow through them. And this is a perfect atmosphere. He's excellent at getting you into the mode of opening up and allowing that book to flow.
Lydia, thanks very much. It was a delightful interview.
Thank you, Tom.